Hello everybody and welcome to JGod Gaming. Today's video we're going to be focusing on the Stinger LMG, which is a DLC weapon that came out not too long ago. I'm going to be focusing on the strengths and weaknesses of the weapon, how to utilize this weapon, give you a best class setup that will allow you to dominate the competition. If this is your first time to the channel, I typically like to cover the how and the what for the weapon. What I mean by that, I'm going to give you that class setup, which is the what, and then the how is actually how to utilize that class setup. Because I could easily just throw up a class setup, do really well with it, and then all of a sudden say that's the best class setup. But I'm actually going to give you a step-by-step process on how you should utilize this weapon to maximize those kills and minimize those deaths. This weapon's class setup is a little different than I normally like to use, but the reason for that is that it already comes with 80 bullets, so not really a need to go to that extended magazines. The three attachments I decided to go with were rapid fire, reflex sight, and quick draw. I used a quick draw because this gun has probably the slowest aim down sight time in the game. I went ahead and used the reflex sight just because I'm not a fan of the iron sights. And then I went ahead and used rapid fire just because this gun has a slow rate of fire. If you don't actually have a problem with the iron sights, I'd probably swap that out for grip as another attachment. That's just another good attachment that you can use to help be a little bit more accurate overall. This is the part of the video where we transition into the how for the video. And what I mean by that again is I'm going to walk you through kind of how I utilize the weapon, give you kind of my thought process and how I'm maneuvering around the map to maximize these kills and minimize the deaths. If you enjoy the video in any way or like any of the tips I do have, remember to hit that like button. I do have a goal of 300 likes for this video, so if we could get there, I'd be very appreciative of that. Also, if you are new to the channel, I typically cover Call of Duty news, in-game updates, best class setups like we're seeing today, subscriber breakdowns, and other tip videos. If any of that sounds interesting, go ahead and make sure you subscribe before you click away from the channel with those notifications on. So you can see right here what I'm doing is I'm kind of posting up. Especially with this gun, it's not very mobile. So what you're going to want to do is always be posted up and make sure that people are running into your line of sight. It is not a mobile gun, even with quick draw. So don't kind of get overconfident with that because odds are you will end up putting yourself in a bad scenario. See that guy with the shield right there runs by, ends up taking my aim assist. I miss a bunch of shots because he kind of wastes a little bit of ammo there. But I go ahead and reload right now because I know I'm in a good position. And pretty much you want to lock down this part of the map. I end up killing a couple guys there. You can see the time to kill on this weapon is pretty good. That guy with the shield continues to be a little bit of a nuisance. And then one of my teammates keeps jumping in this window, so it kind of breaks my line of sight. So he's either been watching my videos or he's smart enough to know, okay, this is how I need to position myself. So right here, I already make the immediate realization that that's not a good spot. I reposition, knowing my bounty betty's right to my left. And then I go ahead and shoot the guy with the shield. Kind of post up right here, kind of trying to see what's going to happen. Guy runs right by me, and then I reposition, put that bouncy betty, and get back into my window. Again, because I know my teammates on the right side of the map, this guy ended up shooting his feet, so I luck out there. And this guy just runs right in aggressive. I'm able to take him out. Even though I don't have FMJ or armored on, I'm actually melting the ball carrier pretty easily. I already got my paratroopers pretty quickly. You can see that was an easy 12 streak. And then I only need one more kill for that bombing run. And I'm going to have that continuous bombing run. It's going to give me kills. And obviously I'm going to get a ball turret gunner. So a lot of fun stuff is going to happen in the gameplay. But you're going to see it's relatively easy to gain control of the map. And that's what you're going to see it happens here. We end up getting down because I can't actually run. There's no way that I'm going to be able to run with the ball. None of my teammates are going to cover me. So at this point in the match, I pretty much just got to play my life and hope that my teammates will actually help and support some way. You can see we are gaining the map control, and this guy is just posted up in the window that I want to be in. Kind of just taking some of the shots he's shooting, but he's not really getting those kills. So I got to reposition, and that pushes me out of my little comfort zone there. And I rotate a little bit to this left side. Again, since I'm using an LMG that is very slow, it's not like the Lewis or any of the MG15 or any of the ones that you can actually have a fast rate of fire. This one you actually have to kind of maneuver in a smart way. I know that there's going to be a guy coming around right there. I kind of back up a little bit. I know there's a guy coming up on this left side. He ran around there, and I ended up taking him out too. So based off where I was positioned, I knew I was going to be in a strong suit, and that first guy didn't even end up shooting at me. So right here, I'm kind of patrolling the back of the spawn. I see that there's a guy trying to creep around right side, and my teammate ends up taking this guy out mid. He comes right up, takes him out, and then there's another guy creeping up on the right side. I take him out, but I feel like someone's coming into the spawn. I take this guy out here. There's another guy gets hit by the bounty betty. I take him out. Another guy runs right through, but I don't feel like I'm in a good position. Looks like he's running to the back, ends up grabbing the ball, so I got to come around this right side. And unfortunately, what ends up happening, he was able to score. I do land a couple shots. He comes back. I end up finishing him off. But obviously, you can see we're down 21-0. And so it's a really bad start. The team does not have a good control or grasp of the map at all. I think we're actually undermanned for a couple minutes in the actual first half of this match so far. And as you can see, I missed a couple shots there. I tried to get something going. And my teammates that are right there, they don't even shoot at the guys until it's too late. They run right in. If you guys are enjoying the video so far, do remember to hit that like button. Go ahead and make sure you subscribe, turn those notifications on, and go ahead and comment down below. There's plenty of questions I usually put down there. And then go ahead and put any of your feedback, because I'd love to know your thoughts on the video. You think it's helpful, or you think I should focus on a different type of style. Go ahead and put that all down in the comment section below. The match is about to get interesting. I'm only about 8 kills off a V2 rocket. 7 kills it looks like. And then we'll see kind of how close this happens and how long this streak can continue. So obviously I'm trying to get back to that window, and my teammate who has the LMG keeps posting up in there and just fires his weapon. He doesn't really get kills. Even though I'm behind him, I'm shooting to where I know somewhere's going to be, and I pick up that kill through him because he basically just firing his weapon. I don't know what the heck he's doing. He shouldn't be in the window. If you're going to be that guy in the window, make sure you're hitting your shots, protecting mid. And he's just letting these guys run out. And I'm like, I don't feel safe. He's going to shoot right through my teammate and get me killed. So I end up positioning up on this right side. I do push up a little bit, thinking I need to get some of these kills. I do aim in, make sure I get a couple of those shots, and I'm killing that one guy. And then I'm positioning up a little bit closer. I know that there's a guy on the right side pushing up right here. And then there's a lot of the paratroopers are already controlling the map. So I decided to push up. Hopefully we can get a little bit of that map control. I push around this right side, which this is a pretty strong position because the sight line is really long. I can pick them up as they come out of spawn. They'll more than likely spawn in the backside where I'm looking, or all the way across on the other side for me. I get a double kill with that bouncing Betty. I'm only 2 off my V2 rocket, and obviously since I can't be super mobile, those bouncing Betty S mines give me a lot of map control, map awareness, and cover my back a lot better than a teammate will. Right there I get a little easy kill right out of spawn. Call in that V2 rocket. As you can see, it's going off on that bottom of the screen. Hopefully you guys like that little graphic. I made that up for my streams when I actually call on the V2 rocket. So we'll kind of see how that goes. I think that's a perfect demonstration of how playing to the strengths of the weapon is crucial. And then pretty much anyone could drop a V2 rocket if you focus on the right things. I know plenty of my subscribers have kind of worked on different elements to get better. And as you saw in this gameplay, how many gunfights did I really get into? How many times was I really in a desperate situation where I was going to die? You can see I ended up getting killed right here because I couldn't stop this guy from running into my building. Somehow he was in my spawn. Right after the V2 rocket, he sprinted all the way around the map to come get me. I don't know. And a quick run through of the class setup again is Expeditionary with S-Mines. And then I use the Stinger with quick draw, rapid fire, and reflex sight. Again, that reflex sight was preference. And then I actually had Blitzkrieg with these powerful streaks like the Volunteer Gunner, Bombing Run, Paratroopers, and a Recon Plane. I think that just about wraps up the video. If you did enjoy the video in any way, go ahead and remember to hit that like button. Make sure you leave a comment down below. I'd love to know your thoughts of the video. And then go ahead and make sure you subscribe. Obviously, you're still watching and enjoying the content. I thank you guys all for the support you guys have been showing on the channel. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.